Hey guys, Tony here. Back to do another recent vinyl editions video. I've been wanting to do one for a while. I actually attempted this before, and I kind of wish that the one I tried had worked out. Um, I did it, it was fine. I tried uploading, and it failed, and I didn't try again for some reason. So, so today, the day kind of went on, and I received a bunch of packages in the mail, and I basically have a huge update for you. Totally unexpected, um, but some amazing stuff. And at first, well, first of all, there's a number of things I'd like to say, and I'm not going to really have time. I've been on vacation all this week, and it's been great. My birthday's in a couple days, so just been relaxing, listening to records, watching a lot of videos. I mean, that's kind of what's inspired me to really want to make an update. Watching a lot of Derek's videos too, especially, and blown away by his videos. Just great stuff. Um, so yeah, just hanging with my daughter, listening to records and watching videos, and um, it's been great. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to show you. I'm just gonna have to get started. So um, a lot of shout outs to make here, and yeah, crazy. All right, so my buddy Jan in Holland, I showed. He had sent me a number of Neil Young 7 inches from my Neil Young collection, and I showed them. Thanks a lot again, man. Just awesome. Jan in Holland, he has just he puts my Neil Young collection to shame. Massive collection of just really collectible stuff. And he's just inspired me to really start getting more of 7 inches and stuff from my Neil Young collection. So I did. These are all from the same seller, all from a radio station. They're all promo copies, and they're all mono stereo. I'm just gonna have to run through them quick. Neil Young Crazy Horse Drive Back from Zuma, awesome tune. Neil Young Crazy Horse in the Bullets from American Stars and Bars. The track is Hey Babe. All promo copies, so very cool. All in really nice shape as well. Um, Neil Young, Four Strong Winds, his cover of the Ian Tyson song. Great track. And the only one with a picture sleeve, Neil Young Comes a Time. Very, very happy to get this. One more 7 inch here. I picked up a unofficial pressing of Joy Division's very first release, An Ideal for Living. It is a bootleg press. I won't pull the whole. It folds out into a little poster. The cover is basically a picture of a Hitler Youth, but the vinyl is on that purple pink. Great stuff. Sort of more raw punk oriented Joy Division, but you can definitely tell it's Joy Division. They got better, but it's still fantastic stuff. Warsaw, the track Warsaw, of course. No Love Lost. I mean, just two more tracks to Leaders of Men, great stuff, and Failures of the Modern Man, really cool. If you have an original of this, by the way, you're a rich man, but it's just cool to have. Alright, so today I was home and actually went out for a little while, came home, and there was a package waiting for me, totally unexpected, from Chris, Astral Traveler. Unbelievable, man. I'm just blown away. I see all the packages he sent out to everybody, and I just can't believe it. He sent me some fantastic stuff. Um, I haven't listened to it all, but what I did listen to was just mind blowing, and I'm sure the rest of it is going to be just as good. Uh, Dude, I really appreciate it. It's just such an awesome thing. He wrote me a really nice note here, and he also sent me a copy of Heavy Metal, the comic book magazine. So it's like a comic, but also has a lot of different articles in it. And this one's from 1981, October 1981. So very, very cool stuff. Now for the records. Unbelievable. Again, I've listened to two. He sent me 6 records. I listened to 2 of them, and we'll listen to the rest tomorrow for sure. Um, I'm just blown away, man. Thank you so much. This one, haven't listened to. Charlie Hayden and Hampton Hawes. Looking forward to it. So, very cool. This one I've seen other people show. I believe you sent this to Derek, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe a couple other people. But the soundtrack to the film Diva. Haven't listened to this one either. It's from 1982. Looking forward to it. I think this is the debut to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Haven't listened to this one either. I listened to 2 out of the 6. But yeah, looking forward to it. Man. Alright, this one looks cool as hell too. Christoph Spindelgru, Between the Moments. Looks like probably a German, I don't know if it's jazz, but I'll have to check it out. Unbelievable. Look at that cover. Very cool. This one I did listen to, and it's just an absolutely beautiful record. I'm probably going to say this wrong, but Azimuth, the Touchstone on ECM, and it is a promo copy. And ECM. Here's the back. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people show this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful record. And this one too is just a monster of a record. I believe it's German progressive rock. I don't know if this is considered krautrock. Perhaps it is on the Sky label. Ramses. Unbelievable. Just fantastic stuff. I listened to it once, of course, and was just like blown away by it. Look at that cover too. It's such a cool record. On the Sky label, Sky 002. Chris, thank you so much, man. I'm really just blown away. I so appreciate this. You just totally made my day, and so cool. Thank you, man. Really. I don't know what else to say. I so appreciate it. Your generosity is just astounding. It really is, and you're just obviously just a really generous, fantastic guy. Your collection is just amazing. I said it to him the other day, just like the stuff he shows. Most of it I don't know, and I'm just like, I want to hear it all. It just seems so interesting. So Chris, thanks again, man. Just really awesome. I gotta move along. I have a lot of stuff here to show you. This one I picked up the other day. It's another ECM record. Gary Burton Quintet. Gary Burton is a vibes player. Again, a very beautiful record. ECM also has Bob Moses on drums, and Pat Metheny's on here from 1976. And it is a white label promo on ECM, so in just near mint condition. My local record store, Red Scroll Records, a lot of the stuff is from them. I've been getting in a lot of interesting stuff, promo stuff, so very cool. This one is my first exposure to this artist. Awesome stuff, recommended by an acquaintance of mine, Ian Dury. Ian Dury, New Boots and Panties. I believe this is his debut. It was described to me as sort of a more, I don't know if the raunchy was the word he used, but a more raunchy sort of Elvis Costello. And I could definitely see that. Fantastic writer, very, very, very British. But really cool record. It is on the Stiff record label, and yeah, it's just in near mint condition for $4. So happy to get it. It's funny. Big Star 1000 showed a record by this artist, and the next day I happened to see it. Arthur Brown's Kingdom Come. Arthur Brown from the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. This is his band Kingdom Come. The name of the album is Journey. Red Scroll Records, my local record store. I asked them the prices because this just came in, and there is some like slight scratches on it, but it wasn't bad. Like there's a little surface noise on like one of the tracks. Other than that, it's like perfectly fine. So it looks a lot worse than it is. I'll put it that way. If I could find a better copy, I will. Crazy album, just very psychedelic, of course, very just out there. Really happy to get it. This one is interesting too. The cover really caught my eye. Um, the name of the band is Blue Mink. I'm trying to see what year this is. It looks like probably early 70s, maybe late 60s. I'm not sure. The album is called Melting Pot, and it's sort of a poppy, but also sort of progressive, funky sort of album. It's pretty good. It's not fantastic, but very cool. British band. I think they made a splash in the UK, but didn't really have. They had hits over there, but I don't really think they really did much here. Also a white label promo. The cover's a little bit beat. The vinyl is like near mint, so not bad for like $4. Cool stuff. One for my Tim Buckley collection. I got a lot of promos here. Tim Buckley, Look at the Fool. Later Tim Buckley, with him doing his kind of soulful, sexy kind of funk stuff. And it's not bad for what it is, but definitely prefer, earlier Tim Buckley. Still, one for the collection, and I think I'm only missing one more Tim Buckley. So very, very cool. And again, from promo copy. This one is very cool too. A replacement copy of a classic. My copy is just shot, so I've been kind of looking for a replacement copy. Donovan's Hurdy-Gurdy Man. Just a psychedelic masterpiece. Just awesome, awesome. And this is a promo copy. Absolute. It's not white label, but still, absolutely just near mint, and so happy to get it. Really awesome album. Another shout out to Big Star 1000 here. This is a favorite of his, and I've been meaning to check out this band for a while. I downloaded something by them recently, and really liked it. But that album is just impossible to find. Massive Attack, and this is, I believe, their debut, Blue Lines. Very, very cool record. At first, the first side, like I first put it on, I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. But then I flipped it over, listened to the second side, and was blown away. And then, of course, went back and listened to the rest, and just love the album. Trip Hop from the UK. Unfinished Sympathy, of course, but also Daydreaming, Hymn to the Big Wheel. Very cool record. And this one here, another Massive Attack. I have not listened to this yet. Protection. Still sealed. I haven't listened to it. From 1994. Looking forward to it. Punk rock classic here. X, the band X. Love this band. One of my favorite punk bands. Been trying to get something on vinyl by them. It's just, this is their second LP, Wild Gift. It's actually on a lot of lists of, like, greatest LPs ever. X has their song Adult Books, which is probably one of their more well-known songs. Produced by Ray Manzarek, much like their debut, Los Angeles. Which I would love to get that on vinyl, too. Excellent, excellent album, though. So happy to get this. I was able to get a copy of the new Black Keys album on Friday. So really early. I think it was officially released the 6th. So what would that be? Tuesday. Black Keys, El Dorado, El Camino. Sorry, it's late, guys. Very, very cool record. I wasn't blown away at first by the opening track, the first single, Lonely Boy. But after hearing it on here, it kind of grew on me more. As did sort of the whole album after listening to it a couple times. A pretty good effort by the Keys, I would say. Love the concept of minivans. And all the pictures is a poster to all minivans. The track, Little Black Submarines. It's a great track, but it sounds just like Stairway to Heaven. It really does. I watched the review here on YouTube, and this person was saying it, and I was like, it really does, But all in all, a really cool record. Brothers is better, I think, and, much more upbeat, much more of a rock album. So, happy to get it. Comes with a CD as well. Alright, gonna try and move quick now. Quicker, I should say. Finally picked up a copy of Elliott Smith's Either Or. Probably his most popular record. Very happy to get it. Great album. This one I have not listened to. I picked it up today, actually. Richard Thompson live. More or less live. Very cool stuff. I believe he's doing stuff from I Want to See the Bright Lights Tonight. But two LP set. on Island Records. I've never seen this before, to be honest with you. On Island there. It does have this big cutout. But, yeah. Very, very cool. So looking forward to it. Beautiful shape, other than that big cutout, but cool stuff. Another ECM. This was sealed just until a few minutes ago. I have not listened to it, but I hear this is a monster of an album. Julian Priester, and Peppo Matoto, if I'm saying that right. And the album is called Love Love. ECM 1044. Polydor ECM, I don't know. But from 1974. I know you guys are probably familiar with this. Yeah, it was sealed. It's brand new. It hasn't been played yet, ever, so very cool. Looking forward to it. I hear it's fantastic. Finally picked up, too. I've been wanting to get this a while. The debut album by the Violet Femmes. Great album. Know this album really well, and happy to finally get it on vinyl. Of course, Blister in the Sun. Kiss Off. Please Do Not Go. Add It Up. And, of course, you know, Gone Daddy Gone. Cool record. Reissue. 180 gram vinyl, so happy to get that. This one just came in today. Have not listened to it. Know this album as well, but it's the new pressing reissue of the Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. I was never a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan. I used to have this on CD back in the day, but so many people love them. There's got to be more to it than I get. I always liked this album, but never sought out much more. So I got this. I'm going to try and check out more with these reissues. Really nice, shiny cover that they did, how they changed it. Gatefold. Haven't delved into it at all, just opened it up, so very cool. A couple from my Tom Waits collection here. One from The Heart, John Waits and Crystal Gale. Just for the collection, I guess. I wasn't too crazy about it. Tom Waits' contributions are pretty good, but it's kind of a loungy, jazzy kind of thing. Soundtrack to the film. So, trying to get a complete Tom Waits collection. I know those 90s albums are ridiculous. And this one arrived today too, still sealed. Tom Waits. Finally got it. Frank's Wild Years. Looking forward to this. I hear this is really out there. But it does have, what's that track? Hang On St. Christopher. I've heard that. But maybe that's it. I'll Be Gone. I know I've checked out songs off this. But looking forward to it. I hear this is really sort of oh, I'm sorry, there's more. Way Down in the Hole. That's the track I know. Really well. In Cold, Cold Ground. So, very cool. This one is really cool. Krautrock record. I have their second LP. Finally picked up their first. An Axis Quan. Awesome stuff. Very jazzy, very freaky. This one's more of a sort of krautrock oriented than their second one is more just strictly free jazz. It has a very interesting cover. I'm not going to take it all out now. It kind of folds up. It's really neat. But happy to finally get this. It's on a really cool pink, I think it was pink, colored vinyl. Just for time, I'm going to keep moving. So, I've been wanting a copy of Brian Eno's Taking Tiger Mountain by Strategy. And a few months ago, I got a copy. The box came and it was basically almost broken in half. Somebody obviously stepped on it. Had to go through a big thing with the seller, try to get my money refunded. He gave me a hard time. It was packed terribly. The record came like this, you know. So I was really pissed. Long story short, I finally found a copy. It is a bootleg pressing of it. I have another one of these. They're absolutely beautiful bootleg pressings, I gotta say. The vinyl is thick. The music sounds fantastic. The only thing is it's not a gatefold, but I got it. I'm happy. So, classic album. Not a gatefold. That's the only thing. I was thinking about taking this record, maybe throwing it in this cover, because there's nothing wrong with the cover at all. Just for me. I don't know, but fantastic album. Beginning more and more into Sugaros. I'm not going to try and pronounce this album. Sorry. Sugaros is more of their recent album, I think, from 2008. Fantastic stuff. Really, just blown away by this. Really loved it. Great stuff. 2 LPs. Just loved it. Okay, another classic, another promo actually. I didn't even know this was a promo. I ordered it, and it came and was a promo. Brian Eno, David Byrne, My Life in the Bush of Ghosts. Another classic. Finally got it, and it is, yeah, promo. Beautiful shape, too. I was happy to get it. Alright, I gotta give a shout out to Jonas in Sweden. He showed this recently, and I've heard the name of the band, never checked them out, and he inspired me to check them out. Lucifer's Friend. Awesome, awesome. Very, very heavy, I would say heavy progressive rock, German, but very heavy. Almost like metal-y in a way. A lot of keyboards, but just blown away by this. This is an original American on Billingsgate, and in beautiful shape, and I got it for like $12. So really happy to get it. And this one too. This is an album I bought too. Another problem with eBay. I bought this album before, paid for it. The seller came back and said I actually don't have this album. So I got my money refunded. That was a long time ago. Jonas showed this again recently, and it reminded me, and I tracked down a copy. Again for a really nice price. Quiet Son, Phil Manzanera. Jeff the Record Man he like insisted I buy this album. So finally got it, and this is amazing, amazing stuff. Check this out, really. If you're not familiar with it, it is that good. Phil Manzanera, of course, worked with Brian Eno and was in Roxy Music, and unbelievable. So glad to finally get it. It is an Antilles pressing, but unbelievable stuff, really. Here's an interesting one. Didn't know what this was. I saw it at the store. I actually had the guy behind the counter look up the name because I knew the name, but I couldn't think of it. Big Star 1000 again did a obscure classic on this a long time ago. Totally forgot about it, and I didn't realize until like I got home. I figured he probably talked about it and looked, and he did do an obscure classic video on this. Julie Tippett, amazing record, man. I rewatched his video. He compares this to Robert Wyatt's Rock Bottom, and I gotta agree, it is kind of the same kind of ambient sort of, just by the feel of the record, you know what I mean? Very experimental. She does a lot of experimenting with vocals. Just a beautiful, beautiful sort of moody album. Just awesome. In beautiful shape. Just a big deletion hole there. If you see this, do not hesitate. Sunset Glow, Julie Tippett. I'm sorry, I didn't mention Julie Tippett. So I finally, after they looked her up at the store, Julie Tippett is actually, Julie Driscoll, Brian Auger and the Trinity, if you know them. Same woman, Julie Driscoll. She married a jazz musician by the name of Tippett. And, yeah, very cool. Couple more real quick. Another one, Jeff the Record Man, big shout out. This is one, he recommended a number of things, and this is one of them, and I finally got a copy. Again, I paid like less than $15 for this, and I don't know how. Vendergraph Generator, Pawn Hearts, unbelievable, a progressive rock masterpiece. So, and it is on the famous Charisma label. It is on a big hatter. It is in beautiful shape. I don't know how I got it for so cheap, but usually this goes for like $50. I've seen it go 40, $50. Unbelievable stuff. This is like their 4th album, but I hear it's like their best. So happy to get it finally. And one more, I gotta give a big shout out to Derek here. Another krautrock record. He talked about it recently. Trips and Drum by I'm gonna say it wrong. Withauser and Westrup. It's just a freaky sort of space folk, stoner folk stuff. Unbelievable though. Bostonian Reggie Mike, check this out. You'll love it. Very, very, very good. It's fantastic. It's all sung in German, but that doesn't matter at all because it's so good. Freaky stuff. So this is on the Or label. It is a reissue, but I think it is issued actually by Or, German pressing. So very happy to get it, and beautiful, just near mint shape. So there it is, guys. A lot of stuff, I know. Again, Chris, thank you, man. Really, I can't wait to just delve more into all that stuff. Again, thank you to Big Star 1000 and Jonas and Derek and Jeff the Record Man.